Running ads for your South African business is honestly easier than people think. This past month, I've been running ads for a ceramic business in South Africa called Pret-a-pot, and with a budget of about 13K, we generated, I believe, 62,000 Rand, plus another 30K of untracked purchases. So if we total everything up, our return on ad spend was 5.5 as a total, I believe, but on that one campaign, it was 5.2. For me to give you full context on how this is possible, I need you to see something. I run ads for clients in the US. And the American market is significantly harder to get results than it is here. So when you get good there, you get good here. And personally, I feel like I've gotten to the point where I can literally start any business because paid ads just make so much sense to me. All I need is cash in my hand. Now, for example, Pret-a-pot, which is why you're here. They have literally never done any digital marketing. In their 40 years of operating, not a single piece of digital marketing. In the whole of last year, they did 80K on their website. Now they are a relatively big business, but they haven't got a lot of that customer-facing brand equity. But we start digital marketing and pretty much pumping a little bit of a budget into paid advertising, and we beat that record by 40,000 in 1 month. So if they can get results, you can too. Even if you don't have an agency, you don't have a freelancer, you don't have anyone running your ads, just do it yourself, because I'm sure if you do a bit of research, you'll figure it out. Yes, it will be very overwhelming, but with time you'll get better. And it doesn't matter if you're a coach, a retail shop, service-based business, it does not matter. If your total addressable market is big enough, you can run paid advertising. Even if it's relatively small, because our marketing costs here in South Africa are so low. Funny enough, I actually ran my own roofing ads here in Cape Town, just to kind of see what the cost would be. And I got a cost per lead of $1.8. 18 leads, and I had that campaign up for 1 day. I mean, that's so ridiculous. I even got someone WhatsApping my number saying, can you come out to this address because I need a new roof replacement, and that costs a lot of money to do. That's why I think South African businesses are sleeping on Facebook ads. It is better to run ads than to not run ads. And the ads that I ran were not UGC, they weren't founder ads, they were static ads. And static image ads can do really well, as shown, but the other two ad formats are so good, you would definitely get a return on ad spend if you start pumping up that type of content. But fair warning, it's easy to pump up video when it comes to organic social media, but when it comes to paid advertising, creating videos for paid advertising, you kind of have to get right, and you have to put a lot more into it, so it's harder to do volume. And you're probably wondering, well, what budget should I use? Well, the budget that I used for Pret-a-pot, if you're in the e-com space especially, is too low. Because if you have someone running your ads, whether it's an agency or freelancer, it's going to eat at your margin. So you're going to need to increase your budget so that you can make more money. Because for example, if I put 1,000 Rand in and get 5,000 Rand back, it's going to look all right. But if I put 100,000 and get 500,000 back, that's a hell of a lot difference. Even though it's the same return on ad spend, but obviously for that you gotta have cash flow, and it's not as easy said than done, because when you start to actually increase your budget, you have to actually develop new content so that you can distribute that budget to a wider audience. But if you're spending about 35,000 Rand per month as an e-com business, then that's a good amount. But if you want me to kick ass for your business and run some profitable Facebook ads, just book a call with me below, and we can kick some ads just like I did for Pret-a-pot.